Good morning. Welcome to our assembly this morning. Welcome to those who've joined us before, and welcome also to those who are joining us for the first time. Each day we're going to have a Bible story, a song and some activities. We hope you enjoy them. We will be online every Tuesday and Thursday at 9:45.
I love picnics. A while ago, I was given a really nice picnic basket and a picnic blanket with my name hand-stitched into it. After I received it, we decided to go for a picnic so we could use it. The sun was shining, it was lovely and warm. We found a really nice spot on some grass near our house. We had crisps and grapes and some really tasty pastries. It was a lovely picnic. Food always seems to taste better when eaten outside.
In the sky, may the clouds a tower high. We worship you. You scatter stars with holy hands, dusted rock with golden sands. We worship you. It's a beautiful world out there, simply awesome beyond compare. It's a beautiful world out there, and it's made by you. We bow down, humbled by the world you made, King of love and King of grace. Our voices in wonder and louder than thunder roar. You completely take our breath away. Our simple prayer is this each day. We long for your love, Lord, to hit like a tidal wave, tidal wave, tidal wave, like a tidal wave. You made the mighty oceans roar, stretch them out from shore to shore. We worship you. You prayed that life cascaded through, dance the song of joy to you. We worship you. It's a beautiful world out there, simply awesome beyond compare. It's a beautiful world out there, and it's made by you. We bow down, humbled by the world you made, King of love and King of grace. Our voices in wonder and louder than thunder roar. You completely take our breath away. Our simple prayer is this each day. We long for your love, Lord, to hit like a tidal wave, tidal wave, tidal wave, like a tidal wave. All you've made and all you've done in this place, let praise be sung. For all you made and all you've done in this place, let praise be sung. For all you made and all you've done in this place, let praise be sung. For all you made and all you've done in this place, let praise be sung. We bow down, humbled by the world you made, King of love and King of grace. Our voices in wonder and louder than thunder roar. You completely take our breath away. Our simple prayer is this each day. We long for your love, Lord, to be like a tide. We bow down, humbled by the world you made, King of love and King of grace.
Mrs. K. Today we've got another story from the Bible. Today it's about a boy who shared his lunch, but something really amazing happened. The marvellous picnic. Lots of people wanted to hear Jesus talk about God, and many more wanted them to make him well. So they followed him everywhere, from town to town, from city to country, and all the way back again. "We need a rest," Jesus said to his friends one day. So they took a little boat trip across Lake Galilee, hoping to camp for a while in the hills beyond. But it didn't work out that way. The people were so eager to see Jesus that they raced around the shoreline to meet him on the other side. Jesus was tired, but when he turned and saw the people following him, he said to his friends, they need someone to show them the way. So he sat himself down right there and he started to teach. He told them how much God loved them and that God knows the best for them. The most amazing things can happen when you trust him. And Jesus said a lot more. He taught them all day. And by the end of the day, they were all really hungry. "Philip," Jesus called to one of his friends, "can you go out and buy some food for these people?" Philip just laughed. There were more than 5,000 of them. It would take 6 months' pay to feed them all. Then Andrew, Peter's brother, spoke up. "There's a boy here, Jesus, who's got a little bit of food, 5 loaves of bread and a couple of fish. Not much, but it's a start." "So it is," grinned Jesus, and he rubbed his hands together as if he were about to go to work. "Let's sit the people in little groups and tell them we're going to have a picnic." Jesus' friends looked at Jesus, and they looked at the little boy's lunch. They looked at the enormous crowd. They looked at each other. They shrugged. "Okay," they agreed. "Whatever you say." Jesus smiled as he watched them go. Then he bowed his head and he thanked God for the food and started breaking it into little pieces. The friends returned and began to pass out the pieces, and to their amazement, there was plenty for the first group, and the next group, and the third group. In fact, every group. There was plenty for everyone. More than enough to go round. So much, in fact, that there were 12 baskets full of leftovers to take home. Oh, the people patted their tummies and they got up to their feet. But Jesus' friends were absolutely amazed. "It's just as I told you," said Jesus. "God can do the most amazing things. All we have to do is trust him." Isn't that an amazing story?
What we'd like you to do this week is have a picnic. Okay? Now, if you can't get out of your house, don't worry. You can have a picnic in your garden like I'm having right now. Or, if it's raining, you can have a picnic in your living room, which is just as fun. All you need to do is have a blanket you can sit on, have some really tasty food you can eat, okay? And what we'd like to do is before you start eating, be thankful that you have food to eat.
Welcome back from Mrs. K. In our story today, we heard how Jesus miraculously multiplied a small amount of food so there was enough to feed a crowd of 5,000 people. Wasn't that amazing? There are many people in this world today who go hungry each day, some in England and many in poor countries, for example in Africa and in India. Yet there is actually enough food in this world to to go around if we share it out fairly. You may today be able to go and find out a bit more about an organisation that helps to try and reduce poverty. For example, Tear Fund or Christian Aid. Or you may be able to find out how the food banks work in this country. If you're able, you may consider donating to a food bank. At home, you can try not to waste food. If you think about those with very little, you probably won't want to waste the food that you do have, and you may be able to encourage others in your family not to waste food either. Another way we can help people who don't have much in the poorer countries is to look out for fair trade food and to buy that. Enjoy your food and be thankful. Have a good week.